What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video. This is Paul. Today we're taking a look at what's on my iPad Pro 12.9 M1. We're going to take a look at what's on it. It's running iPadOS 15 right now, and we'll talk about the case that's on it too, which I cannot recommend here. Let's get into it without any further ado. Okay, so this is the case in question. It's the Spigen Urban Fit, and in all honesty, I just cannot recommend this case to anybody. The pencil will not charge through it. It also doesn't stay on that well, even though, yeah, it's okay for what it is, and it will do the job if you want to just, for a case without the pencil, it's perfect. You know, if you want to just try fold it up at the back and watch some content, it works perfectly, but even like it doesn't fit flush towards the ends, and yeah, it's just not that case, so I cannot recommend this case, unfortunately. But there's plenty of other cases out there which I will leave linked in the description down below this video. Okay, so let's get started with what's on the iPad right now. So let's start the iPad screen right here. So now I've got widgets and a couple of apps just on this page, and of course got the dock across the bottom. This wallpaper you'll be able to find on my Twitter account. If you want it, it's linked in the description down below. If you want this specific wallpaper, I believe it's of London from up above. It's a 4K wallpaper for the new iPad. So the pencil I don't really need, but I do need it to show you one certain thing. So before we get into the screen, if you swipe up from the bottom right, it brings up the new quick note. Now as you can see, I've already wrote one here. I can carry on writing, I can do whatever I want, and then just basically throw it away. As I throw it away, it brings up the little arrow in the corner, so you can drag it back, or you can just click done, and it goes to a new note at the very top of your notes. So the widgets at the very top, I've got notes, Google search bar, which you can go incognito. You can say, okay, that word, or you can go to photo mode and take a picture of something, and it'll show you what it is on Google with your iPad, but I don't tend to use the camera for that reason. Then I've got the App Store and the music, but I have also got a music widget which I can just jump straight into, and it brings up that certain song I've just selected, swipe out of it, select another one, and it goes straight to that album or song, so that's a good thing. But then I've just got the music app which I can obviously go through. Don't really need that there. I am thinking about getting rid of it for something else that I'd use a lot more. I've got messages and FaceTime. Then I've got Safari and Google Chrome. I use Google Chrome on the MacBook, and it's got all me stuff that I would use, you know, the likes of the Tube Buddy and stuff like that. I've got it on the iPad, so if I ever needed to leave the MacBook at home, I can just bring round the iPad and still have access to all the stuff that I need. Then I've got Gmail, my client of choice. I tend to get a lot of emails through Orlando Tourist and my own email address, so I tend to keep it on here, that way I can reply straight away, put the keyboard down, type away if I need to, or quick note with the Apple Pencil. Twitch, I am on Twitch. I haven't done any Twitch gaming just yet. That's coming again in the future. I haven't quite got around to sorting that out, but that is coming. Podcast, then I've got Lightroom, my photo editing app of choice, and no matter what, MacBook, phone, it's all on there. Lightroom is just there for me. Photoshop, Adobe Rush. If I ever wanted to do any video work from the iPad, I would use Adobe Rush. I do want to use LumaFusion. I haven't downloaded it just yet, but maybe soon I may download it. Then we've got the YouTube app. Constantly in the YouTube app, I'm always watching YouTube videos. If I'm not watching a TV show, I'm more than likely watching YouTube. YouTube Studio, to reply to you guys and check on the analytics and stuff for the channel, and for the Orlando Tourist channel, even though it's not doing that well because we haven't been, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can pick that up soon. VLC is my file player of choice. If I wanted to watch something like a TV show, I would use VLC. And then of course at the very end you've got App Library. So you can just go straight into this and you can select which app you want. You can type it in the top if you know what you're looking for, App Library, and then you just swipe it away, but that's always going to be in the dock. You can turn it off in the settings, but I like having it there to just go into it, type away, and then come back to it. So I could actually get rid of a screen if I wanted to and just have the App Library. Then I've got me folders on the next page. So if I go back just 1 second and we scan across to the left, I've got me subscriber count at the very top. That's the only one I've got that's on that side where you just swipe across to it, and it shows me what my subscriber count is at as of this moment, but it's not fully up to date. It only shows you in multiples of 10. It doesn't show you like the odds. So in the top folder, I've got an Apple folder, and in this I've got the likes of shortcuts, home, reminders, Find My, which is found me keys for the car, etc. With the Apple AirTag. The Notes app's in there, settings, clock, photos. Edge is in there to find wallpapers. Clarity is another one to find wallpapers. And then Apple Fitness Plus is there too. In the business folder, WordPress for my website. Do need to update that soon, but I'm looking at moving on to Squarespace. So we'll look at that in the future. When I do another What's on My video, we'll look at hopefully I will have moved over by then. Orlando Tours will be on a Squarespace website. Google Drive, Apple Files, I'm using a lot on this. I can plug my Samsung SSD into it and be able to access all my files. Speed test for when we go somewhere and I want to check the speed of the internet. Click that, find out how good it is. Notion, I haven't got to using just yet, but that is one that I want to use, as I believe it will integrate better across all my devices, the likes of the Samsung. Phone case, Coin Corner, Google Chat, which is linked into Gmail, Ferrite, which is a podcasting app, but I don't really need that anymore because I've just started using one on the MacBook, which there's a What's on My MacBook video coming in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that one. NordVPN, I do want to use a VPN, but I haven't quite got around to picking a good one. If you know of any, let me know in the comment section down below. Connected apps, I've got my Blink camera for the camera outside the house, headphones for my Sony WH-1000 Mark IIIs, able to control all the bass and the equalizer and the frequency, able to do all that through the headphones app. Canon Camera Connect to control the Canon 80D, and Image Edge Mobile to control the Sony ZV-1 and obviously take pictures of it, edit through the iPad if you need to. In my entertainment folder, Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime Video, all the usual streaming apps are right there. F1 TV, NFL, Playgrounds I do want to look at. Because I got the M1, I want to have a little look at Playgrounds, but I haven't got into it just yet. The NASA app, Formula 1, Goodwood, because obviously we've just had Goodwood recently. I was meant to go, but unfortunately I gave up my ticket. Then I've got a gaming folder which is just full of games, as I'm doing a dedicated video with the PS5 controller showing you how good it is to game on an iPad. So make sure you stay tuned and stay subscribed for that video going live soon. Next up, an Orlando folder, Disney World to check on my tickets, etc. Virgin Atlantic to check for flights, IHG, which checks for my hotel and shows me how many points I've got that I can use for upcoming stays. Fox 35 Orlando for upcoming news, Expedia, and of course Orlando Magic. Then I've got photo and video. I've got the double take app in case I ever want to use the iPad to record video on. I can do that. If I wanted to, I just need to get the adapter for the tripod and I can record from the iPad if I wanted to, and you can record in 4K obviously, and obviously edit through the iPad. So that may be a thing that I do while I'm away on holiday. If obviously if we end up going, I may record in the hotel room certain videos with the iPad, or I may record a certain video with the iPad just to have a look at how good it is with the filming side of things and the editing side of things and the uploading side of things too, to upload straight from the iPad. So we'll see just how good it is. I will make a video on it for you guys. Apple Clips, GarageBand, Dolby On. I've used Dolby On for years. Fully recommend Dolby On if you do any form of voiceover work. Retouch, it's just like Photoshop, but you can just like basically select if you got like a lamppost behind your car, you can just touch it and it will take the lamppost clean out. And it was like it was never there. Perfect app for just them little slight touch-ups you want to do. Google Photos, Focus, Visco. Fonto is a good app for putting words on pictures, but then so is Adobe Spark Post as well. Both good apps, and of course with Adobe Spark Post, you can select how you'd want to use it, whether it be for an Instagram story, a YouTube thumbnail, an Instagram post, all them different ones you can do through Spark Post. Stuff here that I haven't used yet, like CapCut was for a TikTok I've got coming up soon, and then not really much else left to talk about in there. Got shopping folder, eBay, Amazon, the Apple Store, Argos, still looking for that PS5, still on the hunt. Then I've got a social folder in here, I've got Twitter, Facebook, my Instagram is in there, in case I just want to scroll through Instagram, but of course still a mobile app, it's not a fully fledged Instagram app. But that's going to do it for what's on the iPad Pro right now. If you can think of anything, let me know in the comment section down below that I may have missed, and let me know if you think I should check out Apple Arcade for the upcoming gaming video, because I think I get 3 months free with Apple Arcade, so be sure to let me know in the comments down below. So guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you liked what was on the iPad Pro, be sure to drop a like. If there's anything you think I should check out, let me know in the comment section down below. But if you're new, please subscribe, stick around for more content like this. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss future uploads, and I will see you in the next one. But for now, from me and the iPad, take care everyone, stay safe, and I'll see you all soon.